on two famous racetracks. We're about to see no less than 15 stakes races, including 4 Group 1s.
Ollie Kirk won the Guineas and Nick.
It's a day steeped in history and greatness.
3-year-old Manacano's coming away to win the race. The earth starts to rumble. 5 pound length and a half northern break.
A day where champions step up.
She scared her rivals away and she blew them away when they got there.
Caulfield is headlined by the 141st running of the Guineas.
Red Edge Choice left the fence.
A life changer for breeders and connections.
He lunges and wins. Red Edge Choice beat Testarossa. Lonhro, Ocky's little boy's taken the lead, Lonhro, and pulls away to win the Guineas.
There's the Toorak and the Might and Power,
Won the Toorak.
where one Zaki is the star attraction.
Zaki scored by 2 lengths.
At Randwick, we have the prestigious Spring Champion Stakes.
The 2 Group 1s in a week.
And the race is on to secure a late call-up for the Everest.
Palili's going great guns, and Palili under the wire wins the kindergarten.
All this on one day and on one channel. Welcome to Caulfield Guineas and Spring Champion Stakes Day on 7.
You've set it up brilliantly, Em. The racing just heats up. What a superb way to spend a Saturday. Spring racing of the highest calibre. Royal Randwick and Caulfield, 4 Group 1s across the 2 states. The best horses in Australia racing this afternoon you will see on Channel 7. We hope you can enjoy it wherever you're watching from. The horses here at Caulfield are in the mounting yard. Richo, as always, great to see you. How privileged we are to be on track.
We are 3 huge Group 1s. Caulfield Guineas Day with all the great history and tradition. It's the stallion making race. It's worth $2 million. In fact, there's $5.5 million in prize money up for grabs at Caulfield alone. The Toorak, which is going to be a Group 1 handicap over the mile. And then the Might and Power, dominated by a horse that has got us all so excited in the mighty Zaki. So much to look forward to at Caulfield.
Well set up, Richo. As we welcome the team in, we've got a great team at Randwick, and also Bruce in Adelaide. You're sort of playing that quarterback role. You're in. There's 15 Group 1 winners across the 2 states.
Haim, great to have you back, and what a day to come back to. Yeah, I'm looking forward to so much. And with Caulfield, where do you start? But I'm going to go with the 2 big horses for me at the meeting. Animo, can he separate himself from the rest of the 3-year-old crop? I think he can today, even off a sticky draw. And Ollie, who's had a funny old record on the Caulfield Guineas. And then Zaki. We're going to get to know a lot more about him today. We're going to tell his story. He's been a phenomenon here in Australia, and he should win the Might and Power. How good they've named it. Paleli. Does he run his way into the Everest? The Roman Consul's been a stallion-making race in its own right. I think he can do both things today and win. And head of state, well, this is a battle, the Spring Champion, between 2 sons of 2 of the greatest horses we've ever seen in Deep Impact and American Pharaoh. A lot to look forward to, Haim.
Absolutely, Bruce, as there always is. Let's head to Randwick. Jared, great to see you. Katie, always nice to see you on a Saturday afternoon. Em, you're in charge.
Oh, thank you, Haim, and happy to do so. Small Royal Randwick, 27 degrees and sunny here, and as you mentioned, our key analyst with all of her expert insight, Katie Madigan, and Jared Middleton looking resplendent in the pink tie today for Spring Champion Stakes Day. We have got an astronomical card headed by 5 group races.
Yeah, the Group 1 Spring Champion Stakes for the 3-year-olds over 2,000 metres, and Never Been Kissed for Gai Waterhouse and Adrian Bott, trying to do as Montefilia did last year, and that is win the Flight Stakes and back up 7 days later. Out of the last 5. Also today, the Roman Consul offered a precursor to the Coolmore down the straight on Derby Day at Flemington, but today we'll be keeping a key eye on for the 3-year-olds over 1,500. Down the bottom there, the Silver Eagle, the first 3 across the line today. Well, they get a start in the $7.5 million Golden Eagle at Rosehill on October 30, Katie.
It is a great day that we have in store. I've really struggled with my book of rides today, actually. I gave it to Nashra Willa. He's got Inverell in the Spring Champion, a horse that looks like he'll stay, but I don't think that's his. I think Brigantine is a great chance from the Godolphin yard, and O President, a fascinating colt from the Coolmore yard there. So he races today, but I thought James McDonald with Head of State, Coast Watch and Palali, who I think will win today, and then he'll race his way straight into the Everest next week.
Well, you mentioned the Everest. Breaking news overnight that Coolmore have selected Home Affairs as their runner in next week's $15 million Everest, which leaves 2 spots left. Godolphin and also James Kennedy yet to choose who they will run in the big event after Rothfire, of course, was withdrawn after his average run in the Premier last weekend. Now, the Roman Consul today and also the Scalacci and Caulfield, any smokies to get their way into the Everest?
Oh, well, Katie, Paul Lilly holds the cards, but I'm going to take the glass half empty approach. Imagine if he flops today. Godolphin still have trekking, which we know is so honest, but then what does James Kennedy do?
That's right, and you're forgetting another Godolphiner in Special K, Kevin Tari. He won the Gilgai last week and he was impressive, so why not give Special K a go in the Everest?
Exactly right. One career to another and then back to his chosen one, and was brilliant last weekend. Let's check in with Emma Vosti in the Lexus Lifestyle Station.
Thank you, Em. Katie Mallion. Now I'm hungry for breakfast cereal, but yes, we've got lots in store for you from the Lexus Lifestyle Station. Thrilled to be back on air for racing. Renee Enright, superstar stylist, will join us. Our very own Kate Waterhouse is here as well, and Caulfield Cup ambassador Kevin Sheedy. So lots of special guests to enjoy. But you at home, you are the superstars, as well as of course are the horses. But this is what we want to see. We want to see you cheering on your horses. We spoke about Kate Waterhouse. The Waterhouse family are very good at recording their reactions. So 7 horse racing, slide into our DMs. We have lots more still to come, including